Good morning. You have a train full of commuters who you need to get to New York City. Oh, I see. That is near Penn. All right. Headlights. This scenario is called Business Bullet, and we are just in Trenton at the moment, and we're heading north for the city. Thank you very much, Terminator. Really appreciate that feedback. Why is the signalling telling me the next signal is red? Must admit, I do like the ACS 64. It's a lovely unit. Where is this next signal then? That looks like it there. What is it? It looks green to me. Something's not right with that in-cab signalling. No, I don't, Terminator. Actually, I'm not aware of anyone who's actually made the chaise. Welcome back, Beast Boulder. What do I do at work, Matty? I'm a games designer, and I'm looking at designing the next gen train sim. Yeah, I'm only pressing the keys and not on the game window. Yeah, the shake and bump is quite extreme on this route. Wow. Go down to 39 miles with an estimated time of arrival of 7:18 into Newark. We have a green. Yeah, this is pretty wonky, isn't it? Dark, what you could do is make your own scenario and then lay new track properties down on the tracks you're driving on in order to change the track bumpiness. I think you can do that on a per scenario. So you can override that, it's just the track bumpiness is too high. Not sure what you mean, French. If you mean, so you do a track highlight, select a particular area of the tool, and then over in the top right corner you can change the properties of that selection of track. Yeah, go for it, Matty. Put plenty of AI in it. Don't be afraid to use lots of DLC. Don't use reskins though. And upload it to Steam Workshop, and I will play it on the stream. I'll give it a quick run first. What's the biggest train you could possibly have? Well, I don't know. Some of like the Canadian trains are some of the biggest ones, really. Canadian ones where you've got sort of 200 wagons and 4 or 5 big locos. I don't know what the practical limit is though. I know in reality I don't know if they get much bigger than those Canadian trains. Yes, French. Canadian Mountain Passes is completely in Canada. Yes, please, Matty, just make it... Well, you can make it third party. It's Steam only that it needs to be. So you can use anything on from the likes of Just Trains if it's on Steam, or Digital Traction or anything like that. As long as it's on Steam, then it's not a problem. I don't know. I mean, we sometimes test. I know I sometimes test a nice long American freight train on Isle of Wight, and it basically the rear of the train is on the pier, and the front of the other train of the train's in Shanklin. Can't really drive it anywhere, but I've no idea. Fringe, haven't a clue. Or at least I can't remember. I used to play Ship Simulator, but I haven't played it in a long time. It was my son that was mostly into that. I can't say, Matty. Background image. What we're going to do background image 2. Let's go for the 220. Oh no! What's going on? It needs to be resized. Zzz. That's better. Obviously missed that one. There is no passenger view on this one, Dark, I'm afraid. I love the sound of the coaches, like Amfleets. The coach, the running sound of them with the wheels is superb. Sounds like every wheel has got a flat. That's cool. What got me into trains? That'd be my dad. Because he's into trains. Well, we're down to 25 miles and about 20 minutes. What's the train I hate most in the game? Oh, I've no idea, Terminator. I don't know if I'd use the word hate on any of the trains in the game, to be honest. Oh, it's not, is it? That's better. Not too many, Woody. It's a high-speed route, so it doesn't really do much in the way of turning. The most difficult train to drive in the game, without a shadow of a doubt, is the FEF, the FEF3. However, it's also one of the most fun locos to drive, so it's worth learning. Welcome back, Gaza. Frustrating to operate anything with PZB. Not a clue, Terminator. Not a clue. No, I tend to be a cab driver, Steve. Especially when the safety systems on a lot of the locos, they become quite difficult to drive when you're outside the cab because you can't hear alarms. Yeah, I am indeed getting tired. 22 pounds past midnight. I'm starting to struggle. I've got no idea, Fringe. Oh dear. Hey, Major 007 Kirby. Welcome to the channel this evening. Good to have you with us. You'll have to excuse my yawning. I do apologise. Hey, Major 007 Kirby, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. The Zephyr, do you mean the California Zephyr? Because there's bits of the California Zephyr on 2 or 3 different routes. So Donna Pass, I think, has a bit of California Zephyr on it, for example. I should be up at 7 o'clock in the morning. In theory. Cheers, Fringe. Drop that link over. Yeah, absolutely. As soon as you do, you're ready. Looking forward to seeing it. Oh wow, pity you, dog. Pity. 15.4 miles to go, 13 minutes. Welcome back, Speedy. Hey Steve, you basically, to do Thunder and Lightning, you need to use scenario scripting, and you need to use the extended weather blueprints. So, given that the blueprints are already there on Pacific Surfliner, then you can reference them in a Lua script. And one of the things I'm going to be doing in my Lua script tutorials in the blog, which is trainsimlive.blogspot.co.uk, I am going to cover how you do weather blueprints. I'm also going to do another stream with some more Lua scripting, covering off some of the other topics that have gone into the blog but weren't in the original stream. But the short answer is once you get the hang of doing the scripting, it's very easy. I don't have a favourite day of the week, Terminator. They're all good in their own ways, and they're all a pain in their own ways. George, I must have missed part of what you said there. What is it you want me to add to the list for possible streaming? Oh, the California Zephyr. I can do some California Zephyr on Donna Pass. Let me make a note of that. Done. I'll try and pick that in somewhere. 9 minutes to go, 9 miles to go. Do you mean, Dave, thanks, Terminator, thanks for joining us on the stream. Dave, do you mean the one on the Great Western Mainline route with HST? If so, yeah, you're right, that is probably a good one to stream. I reckon the speed limit again. Cheers, Bang. Thanks for joining us. This video will obviously be on YouTube, so you can catch it up. The one with the Class 47. Is that a default scenario or is that a workshop? Oh, this is a 50 limit. Ah, okay. All the points would have been thoroughly gone dark. That would have been the end of my career, literally. Because I haven't got the chat streaming actually onto the video stream, Steve. It's something I've thought about doing. I might do it once just to see how it goes. But I'd have to stream the chat actually onto the stream itself. So it'd take up more of the space. It could sit over in this corner here or something. Hey Mizaki 38012, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. About 5 minutes to Newark. Hey, thanks for the follow, KBT Unlimited, much appreciated. Nick, this is a default scenario that comes with the Acela on Northeast Corridor. It's called Business Unlimited. No, I didn't set my destination board up. I barely remember to turn my lights on, so you should expect I probably haven't set the destination board up. not Philadelphia. Not North Philadelphia. There we go, New York City Penn Station. That's where we're going. Green light still. Oh, this in-cab seat keeps coming up with the red. No, it's a bit further because we're going all the way to New York City, NYC Penn. That's not too far around the corner. Went to 35, New York Penn Track 1, so this is where we're going to be stopping. I've got no idea, Speedy, if it's got the same bell as the SW1500. None at all. So this is all the way up here now, and our end is going to be at New York City Penn Station. Of course, if I don't press T to open the doors, then cheers, Doug. Thanks for all your help this evening. Cheers, JM1260. Thanks for joining on the channel this evening. I'm speeding again. Cheers, Speedy, and welcome, Zandre. Couple of Mel, Unreal Engine 4. You're quite welcome, Nick. It's good to see that you're enjoying it. That's what the point of the stream was. One of them. Hey Cremerin, welcome back to the channel this evening. Thanks for the follows, Andre1, much appreciated. Seven miles to go. Thank you, Dave. Email is definitely preferable. I'm just going to lose the stuff on the Twitch chat. Hey, Cromerin. I'm finishing this scenario, which has got probably 7 or 8 minutes left to go, and then that'll be me done for the night. It'll be about 4 hours I've been on. Does ETS2 run near where I live? Kind of. You can go down the A2, M2 motorways in the southeast. So you come off the M25 onto the A2 and the M2. That sort of runs past the house, almost. It's about as close as you're going to get. So when I'm coming home from my parents on a Sunday, I'll turn left off the M25 onto the A2, and then sometimes I'll carry on onto the M2 junction 4, and then I'll come off. So it's a little way down there, but so it's the line heading for Dover, I think. Thank you, Dave. One thing that I did notice that they've managed to put into Euro Truck Sim 2 is Medway Viaduct. So as you're coming down the A2, it goes over to the M2, and then you cross the River Medway over Medway Viaduct, which was really good to see actually. So I drive over that quite frequently. Tunnels! That looked like that was a lunar indicator, which is odd. What main city? Canterbury, Maidstone, somewhere in Kent, basically, so in the southeast. We're really not far from London here. Not far at all. So just looking at a quick map of Euro Truck Sim 2, Steve, if you start in London and drive to Dover, that'll basically take you as close as you're going to get to the house. Which is pretty close actually. You'll go over the Medway Viaduct. Excellent. Good to hear, Woody. Yes, it does. The manual's a little bit hard to find, but if you go into your Steam folder, if you run Steam, run the game windowed, and then go into the settings tools, I think it is. There is actually a button that says Open Manuals folder. And what you'll find is if you run the game windowed, that button actually works. Whereas if you run it as a full screen game, that button doesn't work. Right, we're just pulling into New York Penn Station. I didn't quite get slowed down fast enough for this 15 mile per hour speed limit. That sounds good, Steve. I'll listen out for it. Hey, Damien Jet, welcome to the stream this evening. And open the doors. Quite welcome, P28 Eagle. Let this finish, and then we should be done. Well done, you managed to keep a smooth service. I don't think that was too bad. Well, we've had a good stream tonight. We have been fairly well decent and not broken too many rules-ish. Nothing too bad anyway. Right, that's me done for the morning. And I hope you've all enjoyed it. And that's me finished. So I will catch you all hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will be the German special. I just want to make sure that I've got my ducks in a row. And I've learned how to drive the PZB. So, yes. Thanks very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.